We are here outside of Chasers. You know what that means. We are on our road to 5,000, episode 5. So 5s are the theme today. Last session was pretty good. We're kind of on a slow start right now. This is 5 sessions now, and I think we're under $1,000 profit still. We did have a big loss. You know, that's a grind in 1-3, obviously, and hopefully today we can get a big win and get a little closer to the 5K mark. All right, so let's go in. Hopefully the cards fall our way. All right, let's jump right into the action. Our first significant hand of the day. We look down at ace 10 of spades. We are going to open up to $10. Now, under the gun 1 calls, and middle position, I have a lot of history with him. He loves to squeeze these little $20 to $30 pots when he has about a $100 stack, okay? Keep that in mind now, because he goes all in for $113 total, and it's going to fold back around to us, and we go into tank. Now, this is like the first real hand of the session, right? So being up 100, down 100, it kind of like sets the mood a little bit, but we call. You know, ace 10 suited, ace 10 off, we're probably going to throw it away. We've just seen him do this too wide, right? So we're like, okay, we have 10 and $103. Let's gamble. Let's start the session off correct. Anyway, the flop is going to come queen, jack, 7. We turn a flush and a double gutter. Oh, the river's a 5. Yuck. We say ace high, and he says ace king. Yeah, the one time you actually have it, buddy, huh? All right, so we're going to lose $100 in the first hand, and not how we want to start. But we got to keep it moving now. So moving along, we look down at jack 10 off in the small blind. Middle position is going to open to YOLO 11, and we're going to call and go heads up to a flop. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this all the time. Jack 10 off in small blinds, pretty much a fold, but here we like to, you know, get a little frisky. We flop top here, 3-10 deuce. We check. He bets 10, and we're going to call. Now, I got to say, pre-flop, I didn't realize he was playing a short stack, so I definitely would have folded pre-flop. Turn is the 7. We check. And now he bets 20, and he leaves like 45 behind. So what are we going to do? We're just going to stick it in. And if he's got us, he got us. Merry Christmas. We show the jack 10 off. River's a 7. Don't love it, but he folds. So, all right, we get back that $100 we just lost. And now we're back to even keel in the session. Hopefully, we can finally get some things going the right way. Hey, guys. Sorry to break away from the session real quick. I just wanted to take a quick minute and explain why I'm doing the $5,000 challenge. I keep getting asked by a lot of players. They're like, Tone, why 5K? Like, you had that big run in Turner Zone. You made like 60,000. You play much bigger stakes sometimes. Like, why 5K? And like, first off, 5K, no matter where you are in life, is a lot of money. Let's just stop by. Like, I'm never too good for 5K, right? That's a lot of money to me. And as I'm doing this challenge, a lot of new followers and subscribers and people that are just starting to watch are new to poker. They play 1-2 newly, 1-3, they're getting their feet wet, and I'm always being asked, like, Tone, what's it like to play for a living? Like, it must be awesome. And like, obviously this is awesome. This is a great way to show them it is hard to make a living in 1-3, especially. Like, $5,000 is not easy to make in 1-3, or even to like any game really. But obviously, like, $500 cap, it's not easy to make $5,000. This is episode 5. I think we're finally hitting 1,500 or 2K profit. Like, it's a grind, man. And it's, what do they say? It's the easiest way to make a hard living. And I really like, I'm enjoying this challenge the most. I'm loving the new people that I meet, and, you know, it's getting great feedback. I mean, down the line, maybe we can do a much bigger challenge, but like, I think 5K is very realistic. It's a very realistic challenge for newcomers too, like, just to see how things go, you know, like 1-3, we're at the bottom. Well, I mean 1-2, but 1-3 being 500 buy-in max. It's really good to see the grind and everything of it, and that's what I really want to show you guys. So hopefully we continue this. We're obviously still not there, and hopefully, you know, we get there soon. Original number where 5,000 came from was obviously, if you go back and watch the Underdog Poker meetup game, we got bent over, we lost 5K, our biggest loss ever in one cash game session. And yes, that was a $2,500 buy-in game, obviously a huge game. I don't play that regularly, but, you know, I'm never too good. I play everything. I enjoy 1-3, I enjoy 2-5, I enjoy occasional 5-10 if the lineup's decent. Like, you know, it's just, and then tournaments, you know, we're everywhere with tournaments. So it's just overall, you know, good table vibes. Game selection is huge. And, you know, no amount's too good or too low. So just, you know, you find your path, your journey, and you just grind it out. So that being said, go watch the biggest hand of this session right now and finish the episode and see where we are on our way to 5,000. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest hand of the session. Under the Gun is going to limp, and Under the Gun 1 makes it 20. There are 2 callers, and we look down at pocket aces on the button. I mean, every poker player's dream, right? Action, and you have aces in front of you. We raise it up to 100. Now, it's going to fold over to Under the Gun 1, who opened to 20. I've never played with this guy at all. No history. I'm really just hoping he has some kind of hand he can go with, right? We're pretty deep for this table. I got 650. He's got me covered. He goes all in. Holy crap, let's go. And now one player folds, and this guy goes into tank. I'm like, wow, could he ever throw his chips into? But he folds, we snap call, and right away, he says something like, is it heads or tails? I'm like, I got aces. He goes, he has pocket kings. He has 2 black kings. I'm like, oh man. This is literally every poker's biggest dream and biggest nightmare. It depends what side you're on. Now the flop comes 2 clubs, and he turns a flush draw hold. Oh, and the black deuce. It's never easy, ladies and gentlemen, but there's $1,344 in the middle, and it is coming our way. It is always great when aces actually hold. And that is going to be a big step in the right direction on this session. I mean, woof. We had to squeeze our cheeks on the turn, though. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. That was one scary turn card. And now we are going to do the math. Dealer pushed us the tower. We are very happy here. Hopefully this is how the session is going to go for the remainder of the day. And now moving along, the action keeps on going. We look down at Queen 10 of spades. Under the Gun 1 opens to 10, middle position calls, and we are just going to call. Now, you can raise here in late position like this, but, you know, in position, we'll see a flop multi-ways. Flop top here, and it's kind of wet, but I feel like it's all of our range, and we're gonna bet out a failure bet and make it 15. Original raise is gonna call, and the other player is going to fold. Now, we turn the queen. Great card. We have top 2. We elect to check back here in case we're actually really behind and trying to get a little pot control. Thinking back, I would have bet the turn. River's a 7, and he checks it over. We have to get some kind of value here, and we bet 25. Now, he goes into tank. If he raises here, we're always just going to fold, right? And this hand may seem insignificant, but I wanted to show you because long term, betting extra 25 adds up to your hourly, adds up to your weekly outcomes. And just these little spots, you have to get the max value that you can. You probably could have even bet a little more. He does call with a weak 10, and we're happy to take it down. Remember, those little spots, those little values, they add up. You have to get them in. And right now, the session's going in the right direction. We are happy. Everything's going our way, and hopefully it keeps going that way. All right, moving along to the end of the session, a few hands left. We look down at Jack 10 of spades. We are going to raise it up to 15 over a limp. And the good old chasers, I haven't said this today yet, we get 3 callers, just like home, you know. All right, so we are going 4 ways to a flop, and we have the hand to do it with. Flop's going to come 6-10 deuce. We got back to a flush draws and top pair. Let's take it. We lead out 15, and this guy goes all in for $63. I mean, he didn't even wait a second. When it folds back to us, we have an easy decision. Turns is 6, rivers a deuce, horrible run out, but he shows 10-7. Okay, so Jack's going to play, and we are going to take it down. Again, the session is going great. Everything's going our way. These are the sessions you dream of. But when something seems too good to be true, it usually is. We look down at ace, queen of diamonds. There's a limp. We are going to again raise to 15. And again, deja vu. We get 3 callers. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, and the session's ending, so we don't want to do anything too crazy. Flop is 10-6-6. It checks to us, and we check back. Now, usually I don't recommend checking that board. You can bet there usually, but we like to check anyway. And it's going to check to us again. And now we have a royal flush draw. We bet 45, a little more than half pot. We're just kind of hoping to take it down. King's also good for our range. We probably get a lot of pocket pairs to fold here in a 1-3 game usually. Now, small blind tanks, and I'm like, oh boy, did he set the trap on me? If he raises here and bombs, I really don't want to fold, but he just calls. I'm like, oh, thank God. Now, big blind makes it 100. I'm like, you son of a gun. Other guy folds. I mean, he made it 100. I really don't think he's got a full house here. I mean, king 6, I doubt it. We call. We're getting a pretty good price here, and I feel like if we hit a straight or a flush, we're going to be good, right? Small blind folds, so exactly how we want it going to the river. There is $300 in the middle already. Pot's pretty big. And we get the ever-changing deuce of spades. He rips it in our face, and we fold easily, actually. He shows ace-6 off. So, yeah, see, he had a monster. But a diamond or a straight card, and we would have scooped. Great hand by him, I gotta say. He was the gentleman to show it. Nice hand, sir. Luckily, I guess, I don't know, an ace could have came. We might have paid him a little bit. Who knows? And the final hand of the day. Now, when it's the final hand and you're up, usually you don't want to do anything stupid, but we never do that. We always do stupid things, right? I don't recommend it. Now, we raise Queen Jack of Hearts on the button to 20 over 2 limps. And we get one caller. Nice kid, first time playing with them. We actually talked after the session. Flop's going to come 10, 8, 5, 2 clubs, 1 heart. We got a gut shot, 2 overs, and back to a flush draw. Not the worst flop. When he checks it over to us, we're going to bet 25 and just hope to take it down. But he makes it 60. He clicks it. Now, we're never really folding here for 60 bucks. We call. We're in position. Hoping to get some good turn cards here, like a red 9. But we get the 6 of hearts. Now we have a flush draw with our 2 overs and the gut shot. And he bet 60. So right now, I'm kind of like, okay, doesn't have any big value hands here, betting 60. We're just going to happy to call it and see our equity instead of raising and trying to bull him out. And we're going to bluff a club here, too, if it comes. And the river's a 3 of clubs. He checks. Now, if he had led the river, we're obviously just going to fold, right? We're not putting on a cape here. There's about 300 in the middle. We have no experience with him, so we don't really... But I don't think he has anything. When he bets 60 on the turn, I feel like he's pretty weak. We bet 155, a little more than half pot. Looking back, I do wish we sized up a little more. I would have liked to have gone like 245 and really put him to the test. But it also, I feel like 155 here looks so valuable, right? If we have a flush and we know it, and they know it's our last hand of the day, they probably think we're just trying to get a little more money before walking out the door. Those are some things to think about too. But again, looking back, I definitely wish I sized up a little more. But either way, he goes in the tank. Now I'm like, all right, dude, just fold, please. Don't make me lose a huge pot as I'm walking out the door, right? And you would say, Tone, you know, you're leaving. Don't bluff it off in the spot. But I can't help myself. And also to put into note, I've been carved at the last hour and a half in this session. So he even says, he goes, I have a straight. He goes, you haven't played any hands. Now he starts needling me. He goes, he riveted straight, by the way. He had like 4 deuce. He was forward, he told me. So I show the bluff, you know, nice kid again. It was nice meeting you, bro. I'll see you on the felt again. And that ends the session. We had a great session. We really needed that. We were in for 500. We were out for 1248. $748 profit. We are now almost at $1,600 on our road to 5K. We'll see you guys next time.
Underdog Poker.